Ah, good thing I checked OBS. I have my microphone muted from recording some audio, well, gameplay earlier. So yeah, we're on the Wii. It's kind of crazy. I'm actually glad I was able to set this up. And of course, we're going to be playing Sin and Punishment, Star Successor. I have my original copy right here. Very excited to play it again. It's been a long time, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. I've been wanting to stream this for a while now. I just haven't had the Wii set up just quite yet. So, and you know, if these Mondays of memories go well, I'm going to unseal my sealed copy of Pandora's Tower live on stream. I'm probably going to do the same with my sealed copy of Baroque as well. Oh, you know what, Corlith? I actually wanted to bring that up. So, fun fact, when you see people complaining online about like the 3DS and the Wii U and like the fear that the Switch eShop is going to go offline. So here's the funny thing. A few months ago, I actually downloaded My Life as a King on this Wii just to see. So I actually made a short about this and I got a lot of flack for it. But the reality is, yeah, you can't buy anything anymore on here, but you can still very much go on the shop channel and download your purchases. So you see, like, it says, like, oh yeah, it's closed 2019. If you owned anything on here, like, you can still do stuff here. So, like, there's, like, that stuff there. If I go to Virtual Console, like, obviously can't look at any of this, but if I go, where was it? Titles you've downloaded, that's just going to show me what I have installed now. It's been a while since I've used this app, but yeah, it's like Bomberman Blast. So anything you've bought before, you can just download. See, I downloaded My Life as a King because it's kind of a nostalgic one for me. Got Gate of Thunder, Gunstar Heroes, Kid Icarus. Of course, you got multiple pages. So yes, when I see people complaining about digital-only games for, like, you know, the key cards and stuff like that for the like Switch 2, I point at this because, well, I can still download all of my WiiWare games, like, right now, to this day, on my original Wii. And I guarantee, I mean, you can do the same thing on the 3DS and the Wii U as well. You just can't buy anything new. So if you're worried about your Switch 2 virtual library, don't worry about it. Like, genuinely, don't worry about it. The fact I can still download anything on the Wii to this day should tell you that there's nothing to worry about. So I'm interested. My seating position is a little different today because of the sensor bar, being how it is. But yeah, so whenever I see the arguments online about, oh, well, eventually the servers will shut down and you won't be able to play your games anymore, it's like, well, they shuttered the Wii and the Wii U and the 3DS, and you can still download your games. It's just the purchases. Like, the games still exist on a server. They're not going to take all of those games off of a server. They're not going to shut that server down. Like, those are just going to be up there forever because they don't really take that much space. So I'm actually going to do something crazy here. I'm gonna delete this save file. We're gonna start a new save file. Yeah, I actually filmed some Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World today for my Tales of video. What difficulty should we play? Normal or hard? What do you think? It's been a while since I played this game, but I mean, it can't be that bad, right? And the soundtrack slap. This game's soundtrack in general is really good. Like, all the way to this day, like, just a good one. Also, Ronnie might be joining me here in a little bit. We did some stuff with the house. Actually, hold on a second. I almost did it again. Almost didn't turn on the light. Okay, I should be looking a lot better now. Kind of leaning hard. Corliss, what do you think? Go normal. You know what? That's fine. We'll play as Issa. Yeah, normal's fine. I mean, I haven't played in a while, so I guess it'd be okay. Yeah, I think this is a game that's held up really well. Crazy because it's technically a first-party Nintendo game. It was developed by Treasure, of course, but like Nintendo owns the IP. So it's kind of wild to me that we haven't seen, you know, Star Successor ported.
Hand over the girl. Damn it! How did they find us? Controls are out. We're going down.
The one thing that scares me is that the Wii is really freaking loud, like the disc reader. Yeah, I would lose my I would lose my shit if they casually were just like, you know, Game Awards announcement, Sin and Punishment, like Star Successor Deluxe Edition or Definitive Edition.
The ship's totaled. It won't be long until the reactor explodes.
I'm using an adapter as well, like an HDMI adapter, so like my image should be a little bit cleaner than
Here's the plan. We need to get out of
what
here
you would
now.
get normally.
If we take out those intruders, the security doors will unlock.
It is still a Wii game, so yeah, I understand this. I always liked how intuitive the like railgun shooters on the Wii just make sense since the B button is the trigger. Oh man. Like, I'm really curious to see how Muramasa looks like with this adapter setup. Really looking forward to playing that on one of these streams. That's one I really hope Ronnie will be there the whole time for. He's just kind of taking a break right now since, you know, we've been on the ladder last hour or so. Give me my tokens, please. The one thing I kind of miss from the first game that this game doesn't have is the voice going, "Get bonus!" every time you do like the most basic thing. Oops, I meant to roll up. Holding the nunchuck funky. Yeah, this is actually one of the few Wii games that I actually played a Japanese copy of it before, like a long time before. Basically when the Japanese version came out, I like got my hands on a copy. That was a pretty big day. That was one of those things, my dad actually surprised me with it because I had been such a big fan of the original on the Nintendo 64, which I'm sure all of you are well aware I still have my Nintendo 64 copy on the shelf back there. Get bonus! Yeah, the first game, it's very special to me. It's kind of funny when my dad first introduced it to me on the Nintendo 64, because we did get a copy of it like when I was very young. Like I was still probably preschool age, I'd say. I mean, it was no, I would have been. Maybe I was 6 or 7 when I first played Sin and Punishment, the original. Yeah, my dad introduced it to me and he basically was like, yeah, it's gonna be very similar to like Panzer Dragoon. And of course it's not. It's like not at all. If anything, I think it's better. At least the original, you know. The sequel's really good though. I did love playing this game a lot when it came out. So fine rocket if I can. Always like that. Most of that mechanic is still good. Your services are no longer needed.
That one hurt.
With my X open. It actually feels really good.
Let's get going.
So I guess if anyone is not familiar with my Monday of Memories idea, is that just go and play it for a while, and then I'm gonna kind of give my thoughts as to whether or not the game's held up over time, and you know, general thoughts and feelings. These are all basically every game that's going to be on this stream series is something that I played a ton as a child, or you know, my maybe even high school era. Oh, forgot that was an active bomber. Yeah, so the original Sin and Punishment, the only way to play it really, at least on the original Nintendo 64 hardware, was to get an import, and then we have a little adapter that is inside of my cartridge. Maybe I'll grab it and show it, and get to the next cutscene. Yeah, it is a very impressive Nintendo 64 game. Oh, it has to be, because the original's on there. Hold on. Yeah, so this is my original copy of Sin and Punishment. All the way back from, I think we got this in like 2001. Yeah, I've got like a little adapter on it. Basically just for the ability to play it on the American Nintendo 64. I think the really cool thing about the original Sin and Punishment was that it was dubbed in English. Not that it mattered, because that story didn't necessarily make all that much sense to begin with. It was a cool game. Question, can I actually upload this to the... We're trying something. Oh, wow. Wow, they actually have a notice. Holy cow. I wasn't expecting this. Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service for this software has been discontinued. Visit support.nintendo.com for a list of current Nintendo Wi-Fi connection compatible software. They actually have a message for like the fact that this has been discontinued. That's kind of crazy. Like, all things considered. They like literally must have made that message a while before, like, or you know, obviously they made it with the game. So
be alive. Uh-oh, where's Kachi? Kachi?
I remember this bit freaked me out when I was first played it because I was like, oh damn, she got impaled.
Kachi,
pretty graphic for a rated T game.
Of course.
She does this crap.
Good as new.
Okay then, where are we? Some kind of underground city.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
I like the villains in this one. They're pretty goofy.
Act swiftly, and I may just spare your life. Foolish boy. You truly intend to challenge us? Hand her over or die. Your choice.
Yeah, if this game got, like, if they did a Wii, like,
good boy.
Classics
You've made a wise
for the Switch 2, this game has to be on there. And I bet it'll look really clean with the,
peel away that
you know, just up-resing.
and reveal your true nature, monster.
Take this!
This stage transition is freaking awesome, by the way.
Running is nothing but an exercise in futility.
I love this stage transition. It's so stupid. It's so good. Little pose.
Now we run like our lives depend on it.
This stage is really good in general. Like, I think it's a very strong first level. Except for these weird sperm creatures. I like the noise they make though when you shoot them down. Honestly, the ability to hover is really, really cool. And I think it adds a lot to this game. Overkill that guy. I always liked the grunts as well in the like the generic dudes in the first game and in this game as well. They make a satisfying full death noise. So dodge rolling in the air is so good. There's also a really good water stage in this game. Like, I think this game in general, like, of all the treasure shmups, I think has some of the strongest stage design. I know that's some big words, but I definitely feel that way. Oh yeah, no, this game's soundtrack slap. This is actually, I guess, little info about me. I'm a professional software tester. This is one of the soundtracks that I listen to when I'm like really deep into like testing software. I actually have a few different soundtracks that I put on. This, Ikaruga, and of course anything like Final Fantasy. Usually Final Fantasy 14 puts me through it. Hey, Ronnie's here. Just in time to see the sperm critter. Damn, deep. Yeah, my Wii scares me too. It's not having a good time right now. Yep. Oh no, I missed the special target. Yeah, the cool thing about this game is different from the first one, so you can cover the wall flying. Okay, Vivi, please don't knock the Wii over. She's thinking about it. Oh, here we go. Soundtrack shift. Flipping upside down. Well, we were gonna refilm the 1,000 subs special tonight, but I think we're gonna do it tomorrow. It scares me because we're so close. I want it.
I think we're good. I don't think so.
No, I definitely don't think so. I think if there was a video that I have in the docket that I think will push us to it, it's gonna be the Tales of video. It seems when I do my JRPG stuff, that's typically when like people gain into. So I've done 2 games. Well, that's my first actual pick of damage. Well, there's 4 on the Switch, but only one of the games I filmed was on the Switch. So basically, Tales of Symphonia I recorded already on the Switch, which that one I had to unseal. I did a little funny bit where I showed me unsealing it. And I did something fun with the cartridge after. It'll make sense, don't worry. Oh, it sounds horrible, I know. It was horrible for me. So I did that, and I also filmed the sequel on the Wii. Just for a little bit, because I just want to mention it, you know? And then I got 3 more Switch games to go through. Oh, whoops. Not me, here. And then I'm actually going to film a couple of them from the PC. Kind of like a wish list. But also talk about one that's been announced to be coming to the Switch, so... Should be fun. I've done 2. I'm trying to think. You're asking me a question. I have to look at a library to have like a full answer. Rough estimate, I guess 6 or 7. No, it's not bad. Yeah, I've done 2. I mean, you gotta think about it. I've done 2. I need to record 3 more, which that's 5, and then I'm gonna talk about 2. I mean, I'm gonna talk about another one, but I'm not really filming gameplay for it because I don't really have a means to do so. So it'll probably just be a mentioning. Just last idiot. So yeah. Yeah, we actually did have the OGs. That was an interesting time.
Let's take a breather in here.
Leaving so soon? There's no escape from the nebulas.
I still just think about how Nintendo is sitting on this IP. Like, I always liked the boss theme. Oh wait, I can't.
Is that supposed to hurt?
Yeah. So I think I can. Wow. Yeah, I flew right into that thing.
Filthy cur.
There we go. Yeah, so this game is longer than the first one, for sure. It's also a bit harder. Like, the later stages are harder. Funny, I used to be able to, back in the day, the original Sin and Punishment, I used to be able to just play through it like one shot. Like, no continues or anything like that. But then when we streamed it, I was like, having to hit continue. We did finish it, yeah. We finished it in like, about like an hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
No.
So I think we did something else.
This game's roughly like 3 or 4 times for the first one. I think it's maybe like a 4 to 5 hour. I can't remember. Maybe like 3.5 hours actually. Can't remember. No, it's not bad. I'm just an arcade shooter. Like, Expedition 32.
Yeah,
You still need
remember the
to. You still need to watch the thing. I mean, we're.
to watch the cutscenes.
Whoa, I need to pay attention. That's what I need to be in this one. You could. It's only like if we just, you know.
No, it is on mid. We got.
Big turtle. Oh, it's got a full health kit. I love the secret shots like that, where it's like you just pull off a really cool, like, last second thing. Oh, there's the little turtle on the back. Some of these have. It's insane to me, like, they literally made a perfect prequel, basically. It's just crap on the Wii. Go back out. I always loved how fast this game is in comparison to the first one as well. They tried to trick me. Yeah, so Another game, so we were talking in Discord earlier about games that I'd like to reacquire. Arc-Rise Fantasia is definitely one of them, just because it's such a bizarre, but really good RPG from the Wii. Like, the combat is actually really good, the music's decent. The voice acting is so bad though. But I also would like to reacquire, and it's probably cheaper to say that, I actually have no idea, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. I used to have a copy, but I have no idea where it went. I think it was one of the, there was an era of time where, and I don't think I'm ever going to do this to my kids, but my parents did this thing where when I wanted the, don't hate me for this, but when I wanted a 3DS, specifically the Monster Hunter and new 3DS XL, because I was Monster Hunter freak, I really wanted Monster Hunter 4. My parents decided to have me sell older games on eBay. I mean, I made good money because I got a cool 3DS out of it with Monster Hunter 4, which ended up being one of my favorite Monster Hunters of all time. But in the process, I lost a few really good games. I've reacquired most of them, thankfully. But yeah, like Arc-Rise Fantasia and Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, I think are really the two that I can think of off the top of my head that I don't actively have.
Check it out. The data system here is still up and running.
Maybe one day when Arc-Rise Fantasia doesn't cost an arm and a leg, I'll acquire a copy from one of them Canadians that seems to be selling it.
Oh, is that what you were talking about?
That monster.
Yeah, it was insane.
It was like $90.
It was insane.
Monster.
Like,
that was one of them.
That wasn't a monster, Kachi.
yeah, no,
But
literally, they had like eBay. When you're looking at these old Wii games, they send you like
Long ago,
people will send you
the
offers.
civilization of this earth became
They'll be like,
so
hey man,
advanced
I see you looked at this, so I'll
that it
give you an
brought about
offer.
its own destruction.
Arc-Rise Fantasia, this guy was wanting $120 for it.
Keepers are artificial.
And I mean,
life
granted, it
forms
was a new
created to
sealed
protect
copy
what's left.
with the lithograph that I was talking about earlier. But
Think
his
about it
offer
this
to me
way.
brought it down to
Keepers act
$90,
as
and I was
Earth's
like, this
immune
is still
system.
not tempting enough. Like,
And in their eyes, we're uninvited parasites. All right, I think I found our ticket out of here. Let's go.
like, I was able to get a complete inbox Metroid Prime 3, which was another one that I stupidly sold, but got one really cheap for like around like $18. Like complete inbox in great shape. So yeah, no, I'm sorry, I'm not spending $90 on a good RPG that, you know, it's probably one of the most niche games on the system, but I'm not spending that much for it. Now, I haven't looked up Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. That might be really cheap.
The ocean.
Yep.
Ooh, the ocean tunnel.
Turns out we were shot down over Fukuoka, Japan. There's a service tunnel here that should be free of enemies.
This is a really cool stage.
Once we make it through, we'll infiltrate a floating air fortress. According to the database, a few ships are docked there. If we can get to one of those ships, we'll be home free.
Here's a Tatsunoko vs. Capcom
And you're
complete
sure there are
inbox.
no enemies
29
on
bucks. That is not complete inbox. Don't lie to me.
Positive.
You can't call
Why would
something
enemies
complete
hang out in
inbox
a
and then
water
not
tunnel?
have the manual.
Finally, there's the entrance.
There's a $45 one that's complete inbox. Yo, Rigoruni.
oh, we keep going right up. Oh my goodness.
It's not even a true Naruto run. Oh, you need to stay for this stage. This stage rocks. There's stuff outside of the tunnel that's gonna come in. Like sea critters. Also, I really like in the first game the names of the bosses. There'll be like a giant crab, and it'll be called Crab Seamer. Like it seems like a crab, so it's a seamer. Yeah, this is a really good stage. Oh yeah, no, I'm having a blast right now. Like, if Nintendo brought Wii to the Switch too, like through the, as we were talking earlier, if they brought that over as like a classic collection, this has to be on there. And I want mouse mode support and, you know, the gyro support. The gyro support would actually be really good because as I've tested a few times on the channel, the gyro is to the point now where it doesn't really get lost. So diver thing. Yeah, this would be a fantastic game to have. Honestly, I think what I really want is I really want Nintendo to put Custom Robo, like the GameCube Custom Robo, on the GameCube app. I know it's probably not on their priority list, considering that game didn't review that well, but it's a good one. Well, this is Japan Rigoroni. I love this effect.
No, I think she's making fun of the fish.
Oh.
Don't ask if it's in it. They're gonna tell you that. Or
Oh yeah.
don't feed your fish.
Your fish get fed? Screw you.
Fish.
I only give my fish the farmer's filet mignon.
Or it's like, what, a gallon of fish? Nobody like it.
I found it really weird when my fish came up to the top of the tank yesterday and said, excuse me sir, can I bother you for some gray coupon?
Pretty sure they ate.
Oh, they absolutely ate our frog.
Not fun.
Our frog, they just disappeared.
Which is crazy because I've had an aquatic frog with those fish. I lived with them.
The only complete box I'll take. Man, I really want to show you guys my Francis Star Online GameCube disc. It scared me so bad when I saw it the first time. Oh, I got to twist it. When I saw it the first time, I was like, there's no way this game runs. Yeah, we gave them the frog to eat. It just took them a few months to eat it. Oh my god. That was really tragic.
That was
very guinea pig of that fish.
I love that fish though. I literally tried those fish.
They last a long time,
yeah.
yeah.
For years. That one, he died last year.
When I was a kid, we had an African cichlid that literally lived forever, it felt like. And he would, hey baby, he would eat the other fish in the tank, like hyper aggressively.
Rooney, whenever your fish comes out of the water box that lives in that this bubbler water box, it comes out, and the babies be like, it's here!
It's here! It's here! It's like the most intimidating thing ever. It's like, what's here?
And then, like, they'll scare it because they can feel the vibration. And they'll swim back and be like, oh no, it's
New sport. Oh dang.
okay.
Right next to the Wii.
They'll have to did the tree.
I'm so scared to decorate the tree this year.
I got the
Yeah, the cats usually are the ones in the tree, but this year it's the kids that are in the tree. For fish. Cosmo.
Oh. Wow, my brain already moved on. I think being kid. Just higher fish. It's just
On loan.
he's on loan. Over here when he gets the when we return him, he's gonna be like a football.
I was about to say, you're just gonna come in here and take that fish out of the tank.
Cosma, it was tiny. It was like 3 inches. And it was like a shark. He was almost
It's the horseshoe crabs.
he could be close to you guys
Thought I had another bubble smack. I'm glad they're getting used out of that tower. In my multiplier bread. So have you guys seen the Iron Lung trailer? How are we feeling, y'all? I mean, I want to see it too. Like, the problem is, I don't think we're gonna be able to. So we'll have to go to another city. It would be an adventure, is what I'm saying. It'd be more than just like a 1 to 2 hour affair. It would have to be like a day thing. That's okay, 'cause I am the day man.
just go see like an 8 a.m. showing. I'm at that point where I would prefer that over going at like 8 o'clock. I can't stay awake.
Go for it. I'm really glad that you're enjoying El Shaddai. It's such a weird game. Like, it's definitely a relic of the era, you know? But I remember when it came out, it was definitely one that I really enjoyed on the PS3. And the Switch 2 version is, I mean, not Switch 2 version, but you know, I mean, playing the Switch version on Switch 2 is actually really solid. It was one of those things, like, I knew it was solid because I had played it a little bit ago. I was kind of sitting on it like, it'd be really fun to talk about it if it ever went on sale. But it's a game that never really goes on sale. It's kind of weird. That's why I really made that video. It's just something that I never saw go on sale. When it just kind of did, I was like, wait a minute. I hope people heed my warning about the physical, though, if they do decide to get a physical, because they do exist, but the limited run games physical is a lot more expensive, and the Japanese physical is you can get it on PlayAsia for not too much. And it's multi-language, so you really don't gotta worry about that. Yeah, I really want to do a video on character action games on Switch 2 at some point, because there's quite a few that just perform better. This is a very treasure boss, if I've ever seen one. There's a shmup that I really want to get a Switch port as well. Called like Devil Blade Reboot. Made by one of the artists that worked for Vanillaware for a while. Like during the Dragon's Crown and like Muramasa era. Really good. I have it on Steam. I've thought about making a video on it just because I think it's a really cool game. But kind of hoping we get a Switch port. That was a really random tangent to me just there. Which one? That's Lila. I'm sorry, I can't betray Lauganma. Gotta say, this is going very smoothly. Oh heck yeah. Big bro fist to you, friend. Yeah, Devil Blade Reboot. Freaking awesome. Like, visually and just everything about it's awesome. I would really like to see it get a Switch 2 or a Switch port. Honestly, there's a lot of like indie games that just work so well, you know, on like Twitch, like Ball Pit. Ball Pit, absolutely incredible. Kind of hoping this is gonna be a not really. Oh, I've rolled in that. Not really a deep cut, but I kind of want to see Mega Bonk get like a port. This part's so cool. The perspective shift. It's like when games do this, like the different perspectives that just fundamentally change how you're playing. Because this right now is more like a twin-stick shooter. I mean, I'm still playing it like the rest of the game, but, you know, such a cool little transition. Nier Automata does this so much, it's so neat. But yeah, I really want to see Mega Bonk get like a Switch 2 edition of some kind. Can't hit that. Okay. Oh, nope. Yeah, I need to, when they go on sale, because I don't have them, I need to check out the Devil May Cry games on the Switch 2. I have those games on like every other platform, so I've just never picked them up on Switch. Mega Bonk Switch 2 is just, it makes too much sense to me. Of all of the Vampire Survivors like games, that's probably my favorite. Right alongside Ball Pit. But calling Ball Pit a Vampire Survivors like is kind of
So I was wrong
reaching.
about the tunnel. How'd they know we'd use it? And then this machine attacks us? Something's fishy. You know?
I bet we're gonna
I bet the
see
Nebulons
more
are
of the
behind
Dusk
this.
Bloods, which I think is probably my most anticipated release of next year right now, outside of Resident Evil Requiem.
Is it because I don't belong here?
Sort of. I think it's because you're not a real human.
What is human?
Humanity is hard to
Oh,
define,
Matt, you like that?
but we have a head with 2 ears and 2 eyes.
And a nose and a mouth?
Yep.
Literally. Like,
And
we're
a body
living things, not
with
just
2 arms?
Is
That's
this
right.
the last treasure game?
And 2 legs, right?
I'm just thinking about this.
Oh, and a tail.
Sure. We don't have tails.
This is the last treasure game. Like to be developed. Well, not really developed. I'm sure they've done other things. I bet Treasure has made mobile games.
Look at you, giggling with the target you were sent here to kill. Tell me, my friend, why haven't you completed your task?
Oh,
Because I changed my mind.
So,
they made a. Oh, that's right. They made a game called Geist Crusher
I
God.
don't give a damn about the creators or their will.
No, he has not, but he's played it
live
on
could
the
destroy
TV.
our
One
entire
time.
universe.
You. Okay, no, seriously.
Turn
He,
your gun on
it was
that
me and
demon.
Rooney just chilling in the living room,
You
and
missed
he had this game running, and we're like, what the heck is this? And it's just chaos going on, and you leave the house.
I went to the grocery store while my character killed everything.
The game was playing, and you come back, and like, I think you had just died.
Yeah. It was one of those things, like, I knew I was gonna die to the timer. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to the store and let this run out.
We gave no explanation for the game running.
Yeah, Vampire Survivors is great. Mega Bonk I really like because there's verticality and like the graphics are kind of my jam, like that sort of, I don't want to say PS1 vibe, but low poly.
That was some stunt you pulled back there. But resistance will only delay the inevitable. I see you've made your choice. Unfortunately, I can't very well return to command empty-handed.
Alright, it's boss time.
Come now. Allow me to show you the
I'm low on
truth
health.
of pain.
So this is gonna be fun. If I found a health kit, I'm a smart boy. New to Stargate. It's pretty wild, like, we always talk about like frame rates and stuff, you know, in like modern gaming. But right here we've got a game that just runs 60 frames per second. It's not like having a hard time or anything. There's like the intentional slowdown that pretty much every treasure game has. Every shmup has it to an extent, actually. But it's such an interesting thing just to like, I'm playing this game's 2009. I'm playing a game from 2009. And back then, like, I don't think we really thought about this stuff that much, but I guess we weren't as snobby in 2009. We were playing games on our Wii. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't know where I was going with that thought. I was just saying something, if I'm being honest. But it's like, this is a Wii game, like from 2009. It's running so well. There's a lot going on, too. Including me just casually falling into the enemy's trap. Oh yes, for sure, man. Gradius 5 is so damn good. That's a game that I think we still have over at my parents' house. Boss is called Armand Richter. Been in punishment having the wackiest boss in it.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Got big and then turned into a seahorse. He's a seahorse seamer, if this was the first game. He's still just Armand Richter. Boy lasers. After this boss fight, I think we'll call it. You wanna,
About an hour. That's nice.
you wanna hang out until then? Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
yeah, after this.
Okay. I'll try to get it knocked out. I can just shoot him now. Oh man. Oh man, I thought that was a projectile incoming. Let's break this away. Oh man, that lingers for a while, huh? Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if I can hit those or not. Destroy barrier. Yeah, Vampire Survivors is a game that, like, at one of my previous positions that I worked, had a boss that was like, he seemed really intense, but then I kind of was just talking about the game to a coworker, and he overheard me, and then we kind of just became best friends. So Vampire Survivors is it's definitely a good piece of gaming. I'm gonna destroy enough of them.
You're in over your head.
That's the ball. Oh, making rings, gotta fly through the rings. Shot the wrong one. Where to go? This is such a wild boss fight, like the most treasure boss fight I think I've experienced in a bit. Kind of funny, this game does have a lock-on system, but there's almost no point really using it. Because, like, your aim is so precise, fast. Okay, where is it? Got him. At the buzzer. Nice.
Impressive. You're much more powerful than I thought. Issa, we've established a base at the planet's energy hub. A mountain in Japan that towers above all else. Escape is impossible. Bring us her head when you realize that.
I love how cocky the bad guys are.
A mountain in Japan. Mount Fuji?
Issa,
Just a little farther to the air fortress. Let's head out.
You know, it's crazy to me, like, when that game came out, like Vampire Survivors, I was pretty shocked at how similar it was. Like a lot of the obvious similarities to Castlevania, but all obviously all like nods and homages. And then they just casually released a straight up Castlevania like expansion pack and then a Contra one as well. It's crazy to me. Oh yeah, the Sky Castle. Kind of figure a look at this area while I kind of get my thoughts before we go. So how am I feeling about Sin and Punishment Star Successor on the Nintendo Wii? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just say that this game is one of my 10 out of 10s. At least, you know, in my memory, I've always viewed this game as a 10 out of 10 because it's pure arcade bliss. You know, everything you could want out of a treasure game and out of like an on-rail shooter style game. You know, with the dodge roll is so satisfying. The bullet patterns are not too bad. I mean, I am playing on normal, so I guess whatever, but it's a good game. The soundtrack slaps. Graphics actually hold up pretty okay despite low resolution, you know. And it's just, I mean, I love the original Sin and Punishment. I love this game. I think this one has definitely held up. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this has been a very pleasing Monday of memories for me. I'm very happy to be revisiting this game. Of course, a lot of the games that I planned for this stream series are going to be, you know, bangers. They're going to be things from my childhood that I've always viewed as 10 out of 10, with like one exception, maybe two. So I'm really happy that this game holds up the way it does, and I really do hope Nintendo either releases a Wii Classics collection of some kind on Switch 2, because again, if y'all have seen me talking about The World Ends With You on Switch 2, the gyro pointer controls are phenomenal and actually hold up really well. You return to center very easily. You don't have the issue that the original Switch had, where if you move the Joy-Cons too much, like you lose center, you know. That was a big problem with the original Joy-Cons, and kind of why The World Ends With You is not fun to play on original Switch. It's actually great to play on Switch 2 because of how much they've advanced their gyro like hardware. So yeah, I would love to see this on Switch 2's like in some format, you know. We got the first game on there, so it'd be nice to have both. But you know how it is. Nintendo can sometimes sit on an IP for way too long. Like F-Zero. Very sad about F-Zero. But okay, I think I've rambled enough. This game, it's great. If you can get yourself a copy, I recommend you play it for sure. Original hardware obviously is going to be, in my opinion, the way to play it. I'm sure you can sail the 7 seas and find a way to play this with mouse and keyboard, but I just don't think it would feel as fun. Like, there's something really satisfying about pulling a trigger to shoot. I mean, that's kind of, as I said earlier, one of the things about, like, on rails and light gun shooters on the Wii that were so special is it kind of felt like you're using a form of light gun. So, yeah, this held up phenomenally. I'm actually really happy with this right now. I'm thinking for the next few Mondays of memories we're gonna do. I'm just thinking we're gonna keep up with checking out stuff on Wii, and some of it's gonna be GameCube games, of course. But so satisfying. All right, y'all. This has been a treat. I've really enjoyed revisiting this game. Thank you all for watching and being here. And Corlith, thank you for the chatting, and you too, Rigarooney. You wrap those gifts. You do a good job. Anyways, so I'm gonna have to refilm the 1,000 sub special, but I've already got the individual that I'm interviewing to agree to meeting up tomorrow and doing it. We were gonna do it today, but I forgot that it was a holy day of obligation. So we kind of went to a late night mass, then came back here and did this stream. So yeah, tomorrow be filming 1,000 sub special again. We had a good initial filming, but it kind of got marred by some limitations of how I filmed it, and I just wasn't really happy with it. Despite being binaural, it was really cool hearing it that way. I don't know if I'm going to do binaural again or if we're just going to set up this microphone and probably be standing. So yeah, we're going to get that refilmed and it's going to be cool, I think. I was really happy with how like the actual dialogues turned out. Like it was a really informative and cool interview. I just wish I was smarter about it when I filmed it, and that's totally on me. So yeah, hope y'all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you, Corliss. Shout out to Corliss, my man, our player one, best bro. You have a good, I assume it's morning for you. Have a good remainder of your day. See y'all.